I really want to review today the Hidden Hotel series by Nicole Ito. By the blurb and the covers, I expected it to be just another shallow urban fantasy romance. I'm so glad I gave it a try anyway, because it turned out to be way better than most urban fantasy books I read. Also, the covers made me think there would be way more vampires than there were. I can't say I'm disappointed, but let's read the blurb so we know the basics. Book 1, Whispers of Enchantment. What happens when a powerful supernatural with a grudge against humans must take one to fulfill a promise? Left injured on the side of the road with no memories at 10 years old, Leah has never known anything but the foster care system. Now that she's aging out, she's ready to write her own story for her life with a job and an apartment all lined up. Until she loses the job before even starting. Desperate not to become homeless, she ends up accepting an offer for a job she doesn't remember applying for at a hotel she's not sure exists. Once she arrives, she discovers a hotel catering to supernatural beings, as well as a captivating hotel owner who hates her on sight, which adds to the mystery of why she's there. Was her hiring at the hotel an accidental fluke? Or does the obnoxiously charismatic hotel owner know something about Leah that he's not sharing? As Leah attempts to uncover these answers, she may discover that in a supernatural world with constant posturing for power, being only human might just be her greatest strength. I really like how the main character is written. She's determined to do good work and make friends, and is usually a very upbeat character, which is partly done in service to others. Her being in foster care caused both the happy people-pleasing attitude and self-doubt and easily feeling rejected. When she switched to the second attitude for the first time, I was a bit confused that her characterization changed so much, but the more I read, the more sense it made. I found the world building really interesting. Not only the author went beyond the typical supernatural races like werewolves and vampires, but created culture, politics and place in the world for each of them, and how the hotel fit into all of that. And most of those books do show her actually working in the hotel. I may be sarcastic, but it seems that most of urban fantasy romances mostly forget about the setting once the romance starts. And the romance in those books was really slow burn. I don't think they realized they felt anything for each other until about half of book 3. But throughout all the books, they were progressing from antagonists to respect, friendship and ultimately love, with scattered moments of them finding certain things about each other attractive or endearing. And it was so much fun to see the cousin of the love interest notice that he was interested way before the love interest did notice, and the cousin was so trolling him. The main character does find out that she has some supernatural blood, but I'm so happy that it doesn't give her superpowers, and she still needs to rely on her customer service and conflict resolution skills to solve her problems, or hope that backup is coming if that fails. That was so refreshing to see, and that both main characters have and are working on building other non-romantic relationships. One thing I didn't necessarily like was that the love interest was keeping a big secret from the main character, and it explodes into a heated argument. It's understandable why they both reacted the way they did, but it still isn't my favorite way a book could deal with something like that. And it's not like the guests and the agendas didn't provide enough intrigue and action and drama. Overall, they were really fun, interesting, captivating and relaxing books to read. I hope you give them a try, and Either way, see you next week. Bye!